Hello, everybody, welcome back to another Hyperspace Dogfights update. The ultraviolet update has finally arrived, and I suppose it's time to do another one of these. Yes, the ultraviolet update being quite the big one. I'll go into whatever's new soon. But a few things I can already mention: 41 new passives, 9 new actives, and 18 new weapons. For starters, a few more mechanics that got introduced. Some of them I do appreciate, namely one of them at least, but we'll go into that in a bit. The big news, I guess, would be that the game made it through Steam Greenlight in the latest and probably also last batch. So congratulations to Sleeper Games for that one, and let's just jump in. This is not going to be post-commentary, I'm going to be doing it live, because that's the kind of guy I am, I guess. So anyway, one new thing that got introduced, and ooh, what did we get? Tiny explosions, cool! And we also got something that whoa, okay, cool. We also apparently, oof, I need to get back into this because it's been a while since I've played. Yeah, one thing that got introduced was backwards thrusters, which I'll show off in a bit once I'm actually safe. I suppose I could have done the tutorial for that, but hey, who needs a tutorial when you're as good at this game as I am? Anyway, yeah. Let's try not to be at least too horrible on this. There we go. Backwards thrusters are a thing. They aren't as potent as your forward ones, which makes sense, but there you go. I'll, ooh. Every time, but yeah, there you go. You got those things, which is going to be great, if nothing else, to go after those ground forces, which with just the forward ones could be a bit tricky to take care of. So I'm really digging that. Another thing is you now have an outliner when you're like in cloud, so you can always like sort of see where you are. It still hides enemies, which I think it's a good thing. I mean, you might be some really great pilot, but it doesn't mean you can be omnipotent in knowing where everything is, now can you? Anyway, let's go. Let's see what we get for well, first item. It's drone flock. Get lots of drones. So there's apparently also friendlies now. I guess we'll see a few of those. There's a mouse cursor. I'm not entirely sure where that thing comes into play. But I know there's now like a mouse aim thing, and you can sort of choose your thrusting strength or something. I really should have gone and checked more into this, but I don't know. Usually, I think I do my best commentary when I don't know what I'm talking about. If you know what I mean. I'm more like a just wing it kind of guy. So let's hit T and see what happens. Oh. Okay, so you then aim with the mouse. That is kind of interesting. I'm gonna turn it off because I don't feel like I need it. I haven't seen any of our nifty drones yet. So yeah, the game will be coming to Steam soon enough, which is going to be great. I know a few people who were interested in picking up the game but didn't really want to make more accounts on itch and whatever just for that reason, so that's gonna be good. And I suppose making it on Steam means that, I mean, your game does get recognized. Rail fitted shots, faster shots, less shot cooldown. And we got another sword too. Super solid photon knife. One-time blade. Alright. It's a bit of a short range, I have to admit. Then again, it is a melee weapon, but if you compare it to, say, the katana and stuff you got... Oh man, this railgun thing is amazing on the rocket launcher. Still haven't seen any of the drone swarms, but I would reckon we get into that sooner. So what else is new in the update? Well, a lot of small stuff got taken care of, like bug fixes and stuff as far as they appeared. Some spell checking. There's new buffs that are made. Well, let's try out those fancy pants reverse thrusters for a while. Yeah, see, that works pretty darn good, doesn't it? Ow. I really shouldn't have done that. Just look at that. You couldn't do that earlier. It's amazing. Can't believe I never thought of it. Anyway, yeah. Are we good to go? Yeah, we can pick up our little extra thing. Let's see if there's anything else that immediately jumps out. Yeah, just small patches and balancing things. A lot of thing about Cloud Friends, which I'm not entirely sure of. I thought those were the drones, but not entirely sure what's going on here either. Maybe you can pay it off in like bits and bobs, I don't know. Alright, so we have even faster shots now. If that actually works. Yeah, it looks like it might. Still a little bit confused about what those quote-unquote Cloud Friends are. And why we suddenly see our cursor. But I guess we'll find that out at some point. Drone fired. Oh, there we got one. Go get him, little dude. Go get him. Be a hero that we always needed you to be. Oh, the drone goes to where your cursor is, so that's why we see that. Okay. Well, are you gonna go and hit something, or are you just gonna be like, you know, I'm just a bomb that's kind of flying around now, and I'll hit something whenever I go. Does it shoot when I shoot? Well, it's destroyed, so we'll never find out until we get a new one. Okay. Oh, that is bright. Let's take this guy out with our smashy pants sword. Anyway, yeah, so the tutorial got reworked as well a bit to actually let you know about the new stuff that's in the game now. Glass configuration, damage up, broken defense. See if you can figure something out. I'm assuming it means that we have less shielding. Kind of make it for a glass cannon run. And tech level ship configuration favors offense over defense. Yeah, I'm guessing we just have less shield now, which probably isn't going to go well for me. I tend to get hit quite often. Yeah, we lost HP. Oh. So our shield might still be strong as ever, we just have less HP. Okay, that's interesting. I think in that case I do like this item. If it does affect our shields, then maybe a little less so, but... Man, see how easy this is to now take out these guys? It's amazing. It's always been one of my quote-unquote sore spots that the ground forces could be a really big pain to take care of. And that kind of got taken care of now too. Loving it so far. Health seems to still be a hard thing to come. Oh yeah, so you just pay it off in layers. I don't really see what the point of that is, but I suppose it's something. So So far we've seen one total drone. But we've seen some of the newer items, so ooh, we might just get murdered here. Yeah, I think I blew myself up on that one. Dead. Ooh. Okay. Let's do another one. Hope we get something neat for weaponry. Apparently a good amount of backgrounds were added as well. We get the shotgun. Yeah, I'm digging it. Shotgun to the face. What's not to like? It used to have a much smaller spread to it. And we have a melon. What the hell is a melon? New actives, right? Nice that we can actually show those off. Space Melon Jam. Venting engine flux into hyperspace accounts for almost 90 of all hyperspace pollution. 90 what? Percent? GC interventions are one of the rare cases when it can be officially authorized. So does it prevent them from targeting you? Well, I guess we'll find out once we have a few dudes on screen. Probably just do it right here now. Yeah, to just kind of wander around aimlessly. That's neat. Can give you a bit of a breather when you really need it. You could also mash N to open these. Really? No. Aww. Well, that or I'm not hitting N. Shield heart. Health down, shield up. Another one of those items that I do appreciate. I mean, shield is something you can get back fairly quickly, whilst armor, well, not really. As I've said before, health is a scarce commodity. So anything you can do to protect your health, even if you lower your overall health because of it, probably is a good thing. Though I guess it depends on playstyle. Anyway, as far as stuff goes, that is still to be expected in upcoming updates. Item rarity, which means I'm guessing like, well, it sort of speaks for itself, but I'm assuming it's going to mean like some items are rarer to get than others, which I guess is fine too. I mean, it means you'll probably get more quote-unquote trash items, or like stuff that isn't really good, but I guess it makes you appreciate the good ones even more, you know? Another thing that is apparently still to be implemented are actual shops. The only thing I'm really hoping from those shops is like being able to heal intermittent. Why? Well, I'm appreciating the loot chest. You like play with what you get, and if you can like, ooh, a whip, a light wire leash, ka-chuck. Let's give that a go. Oh, that's cool. I'm easily amazed. You can tell. Can it? Yeah, it can destroy missiles. That is neat. That is a good deal of damage too. So, does it have a special thing? Yeah, it does. Oh, cool. Just completely lash out on everything. Die! Does the melon affect missiles? No. Alright. Reverse thruster action. That is a really neat addition, I have to say. Seems like some of these clouds are now also transparent. Let's go back to our shotgun for a little bit. Still have missile markers, even though it doesn't look like... Oh, there they go. Never mind. Hey, we got some health. Cool. We'll be able to drag that along with us. Or immediately use, depending on how well I play here. And off it goes. Okay, we have the double-barrel scatter gun. Alright, so we got another shotgun. This might be the original one then. No it's not. So he's resisting everything here. Does he resist the whip? No. I'm really digging this whip. Ah, get out of there. Yeah, he's still resisting the whip damage, but since the whip pierces, which is amazing, we can just... Ow. Take down the engines instead. Or at least you should be able to. There's one of them. And the whip's nice. Okay, if everything on this... No, you only take out one now. Huh. You used to have to take 2 of those engines out. Okay. Well, makes the boss a little bit easier, I guess. Then again, the engines did get a bit of a tune-up as far as strength goes. Personally, I wouldn't have done that. Having to take out 2 engines was a little bit more gratifying, admittedly. But you know, you can't... Hey, there's a magnetic railgun. Heavy railgun. And the Eradicator cannon. Make things go away. I like the sound of that. Ah, yeah. Seems like this is going to be a shotgun / whip build, huh? Well, didn't make that thing go away. It's a bit iffy to aim with the back thrusters, but again, I do appreciate them being a thing. Maybe we should get the magnetic railgun out for this. I think if you can hit it, we can kill it. I need to get out of here. Have some shotguns to the face. Alright, let's charge our shields up a little bit. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I suppose all in all, the things that get changed do make the game a little bit easier. I mean, being able to see your jet between or behind clouds is nice. The back thrusters to mostly just take care of the ground forces that can be used to easily, or at least more easily, hover in place. Let's jam them a little bit. Maybe that'll give me the opening that I'm looking for here. There we go. Now we're thinning them out. Let's give you a little love tap. Alright, time to go. I'll back up. I appreciate the button mashing more. It's kind of like, yeah, open it. Shot pierce. Okay, cool. Our shotgun will be damaging to everything in that particular area. It was more like it's bouncing rather than piercing, but that probably had to hurt. Alright, let's go take care of some of those flak guns. Woo. Hello there. As you can tell, I'm not really used to the backwards thrusters being a thing. I mean, if you've played this long without them being a thing, it's, I guess, not the easiest thing to start getting used to them being a thing. you didn't need it before, so why would you suddenly need it right now, even though it makes your life easier, right? But eventually I will probably start learning to use those a bit better. Can I get these missiles to hit? Oh my god, just hit the friggin' rocks. The health and monetary pickups have been made smaller in size, which I guess is also a good thing. I mean, you don't really care that they're there. You pick them up automatically at the end of a level anyway. So, you know, it just removes some of the clutter on screen that you don't care about. Nah, let's just go. I think we made enough damage for a little bit. I suppose the health one's staying big is probably for the best. Ah. Oh, that's the... Yeah, that's my kind of gun. Remember this being one of my favorites when I was actually playing this. It's nice to know that the classics are still good. So anyway, yeah, I guess the inevitable downside to the game getting where it is now is that pricing is slowly going up. It probably is still cheaper than what the final release date is going to be. If the thing I read is correct, that should be early 2018. So if you're still digging what you're seeing, you can probably still pick it up a little cheaper. And I mean, if you've been following all the videos I've put up on this, you see how the game is growing pretty darn quickly. So if this is something you already feel like I can really get some good, clean fun out of, it might not be the worst idea to invest early. Okay, slow things down a sec. Let's go back to that eraser thing. Ow. If things get chaotic, it goes quickly. Let's get out of here. We still have some health lying around. Yep. Push the buttons. Ooh, what's this? Selector shield, directional ooh. Oh, that's... I hope it's not like a permanent thing. It's slow, so I guess that helps, but... if it blocks, like, everything, that is going to be massively strong. Wait, does it get rid of my normal shield for that? Like, hey, your shield is 3 times stronger, but it only covers, like, a quarter of your ship now. No, it blocks everything. Okay. That's pretty neat. I'm seeing like a numerous way that this could work. Like, it takes... oh wait, it seems to get darker, so I'm guessing it can be destroyed. Shield downed. Yeah, does it come back? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so that's probably gonna come back on the next phase then. Some of these flag guns out. Whoop. Wrong button. Oh, it is coming back, ever so slowly. Alright. So I guess that's where the mouse cursor comes into play yet again. Alright, let's just go. It's getting a little bit too hectic now. That's cool. Aggressive, shot back, shot speed down. Well, our shot speed already isn't all that amazing. Good lord. You really don't want to be a part of this. Melons. That's it. Can already move on again. Maybe we're getting close to... Ooh. Health upgrade? Health up, much needed. I hope it doesn't stay blinking. Oh, it is. That's going to be slightly annoying, actually. Okay. Get into range of my wonderful shotgun. See if I can... Ugh. Nope, nope, nope. Bad idea. I remember back in the days when this was still pretty much being tested. These guys being dumb enough to just fly into rocks constantly, and this battle could have been over pretty quickly. Now, yeah, not so much anymore. Which I guess is fine. A boss fight really shouldn't be able to get cheese as quickly as this one, but... Melons! Oh, that would have been a great shot if I actually hit him. Wonder if the whip can help me out here a bit. It's instant, so I don't have to worry about shot speed. There's a rock. Oop, flew into me and exploded. Ah, sucks to be you. So I don't know if I've shown this boss off ever before. I think I might have decided on not to, but I think at this point I can also think that's not really that big of a deal for me to do this. Whilst the boss fights are indeed pretty nifty in their own right, they kind of get spoiled on the IO page anyway. Yeah, I hit him so hard he flew into the dirt. Catch shots. Wait, so now it's a shield and it captures shots? That's cool. I wonder how that works together. If it even does. I guess we'll see once we catch a shot. Oh, immediately look at that damage there. Oh, okay, so you do just capture them and then when you fire you shoot them back at them. Neat. Yeah, we really didn't. I hope nobody takes this the wrong way. But I really didn't see this going as far as it goes. Like, there's some quote-unquote high-end coding stuff in here, I would say. I have little to no experience with it myself. But from what I've saw in the game, where it was just point and shoot, to having stuff like this thing or that thing, it's quite interesting. Open up the thing and we get rip jump. Okay. Anyway, it's nice to see that the later level is still hectic as ever. Some things never change. And I can appreciate that. Where's my double? Now let's start using this one now for a while, I guess. These things are shorter than I remember them to be. Either that or enemies are flying into walls left, right, and center. Getting close to the end of our money reserves. Hacked support satellite, occasional artillery. That's new. Well, let's see how far this run will take us. And I am kind of curious in figuring out if there is something beyond boss number 3. There always has been something past boss 3, but those were, as far as I can tell, just placeholders. You know, there were enemies there, you could still progress and stuff, but things got hectic really fast, even more so as it does here, and there was nothing left to go for at that point. It's just like, well, you kind of beat it, but we're not going to be cruel enough to just send you off with nothing, so, you know, see how far you can make it. Okay. Well, we can open this one. Fractal radiator muzzle fire rate up. What's the... Oh, the green's the artillery then. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so now we know what that looks like. Remember kids, green means clean. So this is going on way longer than my usual updates, and I'm really not talking anymore about what's new and what isn't new. Which I guess is a good statement that I'm really digging what I'm doing here. And I guess that's the best advertisement you could probably get for a game. I'm enjoying playing this. Yep. There's your artillery. Let's get some enemies closer to that. Maybe they're dumb enough to actually fly into the bullets there. Okay, Melon to the rescue. Okay. Not enough money to open any of these. Oh, they came from above. It looks like we caught a missile. Cool. Oh, I'm totally going the wrong way. Yeah, occasionally enemies still do fly into stuff, which... We got a missile! That is neat. Looks like we are quite potent defense-wise. A little bit of extra shield can go a long way. And having this front thing that actually catches... Ooh, what the hell happened there? Yeah, let's just keep going. We gotta be getting close to that boss now. Can we open something? Yes, we can. We'll open this one. Oh, it's another one of those. Here we go. I've done this boss fight numerous times, and by numerous times I mean twice, and in both of them I had no idea what was going on. So I'm guessing things aren't going to be much different this time around. But at this point I can at least use this to kind of keep the... Ah! Man, those are... Ah, get out of here, you... Machine guns. Oh, ah, they're too good. Okay, that one's slowly floating off now, which means that shit. Okay, don't go in there. That's bad news. I'm just gonna say it, I still don't really know what I'm doing here. There's probably something to it, I just don't know what it is yet. Yeah, that's fine. Get a little sense of wonder, you know? Let's try the heavy railgun. I'm not entirely sure what I'm aiming at, but... Nuke is set to airburst, take it out before it gets too high. But we're dead, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, let's have a quick peek at whatever else is a thing. Lethal explosions start more flashy now. Yeah, they sure as hell do. Let's see. Knockback from breaking high damage blades is less severe now. Okay, that's probably a good thing. A lot of stuff from the background, which means we get more fancy things to look at. Great. Rage, new player buff, gives large boost to crit chance and boost ignition. We haven't seen that yet, but I guess that's cool. Also an EMP. Camera will follow you further when near the ground. Improves visibility when doing air-to-ground combat on lower resolutions. That's a good idea. Though admittedly having that back thruster helps a lot. Well, yeah. I think if you just want to read it all, you can just go on to Twitch. There will be a link for the game. Currently still for if there's already a Steam link, which I doubt, I will put that up as well. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this update. So a lot more me just having fun with the game than actual information. But I mean, again, if I can get so invested into a game, you know it's a fun one. But anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for this one. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. Feel free to support by commenting, liking, and or something if you haven't already. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next update, probably. Bye, everyone.